Hey everyone, you know what this video is about, you've seen the title, so let me not waste your time. Right, so tip number one, or advice number one, if you want to call it that, is that if you take a look at his abilities, his distended grip, or whatever, let's just call it extended grip, is able to pull enemies towards you. This means you can grab one enemy or two enemies and pull them out of position by slamming each other in the air. This can help stop flankers like Wolverine from reaching your teammates and killing them. It can also help getting rid of the tank. And what I mean by getting rid of is by moving him out of the way because he's guarding that point of view. Not point of view, point of interest. You know what I mean. This isn't really a tip, but just kind of a fun fact. Just because Mr. Fantastic has stretchy arms and all that, and he can pleasure all the women he wants, he actually doesn't have that good of a range. His range is actually similar to Venom, which is just below 15 meters. So don't expect to be hitting people that are like 15, 20 meters away from you. I also forgot to mention that extended grip allows you to pull enemies towards you. So when you're defending a point or defending a vehicle, pulling the enemy towards you into your team, into 3 or 4 of your teammates, they die. They will die. 100% they will die. Right, so if we look at his next move, flexible elongation, we can see that it says that you'll gain shield and shield your teammates. Blah, 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 blah. Well, really, let me simple it down for you. Flexible elongation will allow you to have really fast movement as you're able to grapple onto your own teammates and enemies. This move is also really good when you're trying to attack enemies directly, or when you're chasing after enemies trying to run away like little bitch pussies. Sorry, but when they're trying to run away and they're on low health. This move also has 2 recharges that recharge really fast, and it also builds up your passive, which I'll get onto shortly. Right, so let's take a look at one of his other moves. Reflexive rubber. Reflexive rubber. This move will allow you to store damage being dealt to you and return it back at your enemy. This move is great to use when you're about to die, and especially great against that little prick Wolverine when he tries to flank you. Because he'll just keep slicing you, nothing's going to happen, and you shoot it right back at him, and he dies. Bear in mind, this is a normal move, this is no ultimate, and it reflects ultimates. You may be wondering, what are you on about, man? Reflecting ultimates? Nah, that can't be right. Well, it's true. He is neutralizing every ultimate that goes against him. Like Iron Man, Iron Pulse, or whatever his ultimate pulse, fires him, and boom, he reflects it. However, he isn't immune to every ultimate. Ultimates like Punisher, he will absolutely destroy you. There's just too much firepower. He will crumble you. And let's not forget about Moon Knight. His ult will also completely destroy you, but it's quite easy to dodge. Just like get out the circle, if you know what I mean. Fun fact, I was about to say Wolverines, Mr. Fantastic's. Whoa, it's not MR, it's Mr. Oh, I didn't know that. Well, sorry. Fun fact, Mr. Fantastic's normal punching range that I told you is only below 415 meters is actually able to drag, if you know what I mean. Basically, if you punch, he swings, and you're able to hit multiple enemies with that. I'm not sure what tip we're on right now, but let me tell you about his passive. This passive makes Mr. Fantastic a beast, an absolute monster. Essentially, this passive turns him into a vanguard. He gains so much health, 450 plus health. 450 plus health, and he gains a damage boost. A damage boost. You can go 1-on-1 against other vanguards. Is absolutely insane. You can take on 2 duelists at the same time, and you can kill all the supports you want. This passive is absolutely OP, and I really wouldn't be shocked if it's nerfed in the future. Right, on to the last tip. This tip, or you know what, I'm not even gonna call it a tip anymore. I don't even know what this is, man. But this is gonna be about his ultimate. His ultimate. His ult turns into a massive ball, as you just saw, and you just like jump around and like hit people. If you don't hit anyone, your maximum bounces are going to be 3. While if you hit enemies and kill them, your maximum bounces will double to 6 bounces. 6. Just like similar to Winter Soldier. Another fun fact is that Mr. Fantastic actually has a brown and grey beard, if you didn't know this. I'm so impressed with the amount of detail that's gone into this character and the amount of layers he has behind his moves. Players are going to be absolutely amazing with him. I think you're either going to be absolutely sick or just like absolute shit. But who knows, hopefully we're all good. And hopefully you win all your competitive matches because the grind is on. I would really appreciate it if you could check out my other videos. I actually took on the Nuzlocke challenge. So please check that out. That took me too long and I'm not sure if it was worth it. But who knows, who cares. And I'd really appreciate it if you could like, subscribe, and let me know your thoughts in the comments. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye, bitches.